What's up guys, it's your boy David C back with another video. Today guys, I got Renato the tuner coming over to come and look at the truck again. He came over a couple days ago. I did not record that process. Today I'm gonna get some footage of that. He's gonna hook up to the ECU and we're gonna see how everything is working, guys. So basically guys, I got the tuner to come over and get into the ECU. He pulled the data out of there. He went home and wrote a tune, came back, put the tune in the truck, and I'm having an issue right now. When the truck is on cold start, it runs just fine and it sounds real nice, but whenever it warms up, it seems like it's overflowing itself with fuel. So I gotta figure out whether the injectors are staying open or am I not getting no spark, or it could be something like that. I already checked all the fuses, I checked all the wiring, everything seems to be pretty good. So right now, that's what I'm currently doing, is I'm working on the C10 to try to figure out the issue that it's having. So what I'm gonna do next is go ahead and look at the injectors and see if any of them are staying open or if I have another issue. Let's get into it, guys. Alright guys, so I checked the truck out. I checked the wiring for the injectors. I checked the fuses that go in the box for the injectors. I checked the relays. I checked the grounds. I checked mostly everything that would make this bank 2 just not want to work. So my next conclusion is I think my injectors are probably staying on, because it feels like when the truck is running, it's over flooding the passenger side bank. So I'm thinking that the injectors are not pulsating, they're actually just staying on and putting too much fuel into that side of the cylinders, and it's causing it to pretty much just turn off and choke out. So, and also I might add that when it's running, right before it does that, then you start smelling a lot of fuel, like if it's running real rich or something. So I'm still gonna keep digging, guys. I'm just waiting for Renato the tuner to pull up so he can check on his HP tuners. He can see more or less what's going on within the tables and all that good stuff. So here we go, guys. All right guys, so after searching and looking around to see what could be the possible issue with the truck stalling out, I went ahead and started checking the injectors. I did find one injector that was left open. So the way the injectors work, they got a power wire and they have a ground wire. The ECM grounds out the injector and then it makes it spray. It has a spray pattern that it does and it pulsates. And the particular injector that I'm talking about didn't have that pattern. It was just straight up gushing gasoline out. So I think I might have found the culprit to why the truck is misfiring and turning off on me. So hopefully here soon I'm gonna try another injector and that'll solve my issue. It's already tuned, like I said. Renato the tuner came the other day and he tuned it up for me, but I'm still having this little issue that I was just talking about. He's about to come by and bring me another set of injectors and we're gonna go ahead and install them and see what it does. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the bad injector, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you one of the good injectors. That way you get an idea in case you're working on your own project and you're having the same issues, you'll know exactly where to go. Let's go. So all I'm using, guys, to make this happen, to test them out, is using some of this parts cleaner. Here's my injector, and I'm using a 9-volt battery to give it power. I'm using the connector to the injector, and I'm using this straw with a little bit of tape in the front of it so it can fit inside of the injector and make a seal in there so I could spray it in there. I'll show you how it's done. Take the injector and I'm gonna put the connector on it, just like that. Here's the wires so I can touch the battery, and you can probably hear the click. That's how the injector makes its pulse. So now what I have to do next is use this as my, I guess you could say, like if the fuel is going in there. I'll put this on this spray right here. And then put it through the front side of the injector. You see that? That's what they're supposed to do. And this other one that I'm telling you about, you don't even have to power it up. This is the injector that's staying open, and you can tell because all you have to do is spray and it stays open, guys. So that's the way, that's how you know that you have an open injector, by the way that it just sprays without having to be powered up. So I think this is gonna be the culprit of my issue that I'm having on the C10. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and take off the 4 injectors on the driver's side as well. We're gonna go ahead and swap them all out. That way we know that we're not gonna have any more issues with the injectors. So let's go ahead and get into that. There we have it, guys. There's the other injectors. Yeah, I just replaced this not too long ago, and so I know that's new. And then I believe I replaced this like a year ago or so.
Okay. Yeah. Usually those don't go out unless it's like the cheap parts. You know what I mean? But we'll see. I'm gonna hook up and then see what exactly it's doing.
You gonna read some data? All right. Let me connect the battery. This is Sonado the tuner, guys. I was talking about him
Guys.
earlier here, so we can get this data on the truck. That way we can figure out the little issue I'm having. Did you adjust
I did some adjustments.
AFR a little bit?
Turn off your truck. It was overheating.
Okay. My fans didn't kick on?
Let me do something. This is supposed to.
Okay.
It's turning them on. It's activating. I can hear the relay. They're still not clicking on.
I heard it click.
Yeah. How about this?
Back to the drawing board.
You wanna go to my house and pick up the harness?
I can.
Yeah, just come with me and I'll bring you back.
Alright guys, so as you can see, having some technical difficulties again. But no biggie. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make it happen. This thing's gonna hit the road soon. So I appreciate my boy Renato right here coming through, helping me out with this little project, this little issue I got. We'll catch you in a little bit.
So
Got that harness.
hopefully it should be good. There's a couple of things we need to check. Like some of these are cut. You know what I'll do is
Just splice those back together.
no.
Right?
I'll redo this whole thing. That's what I'll do. Cause like this is for the fan. You already got one. Yours works, so there's no need to change all that. But everything else is self-explanatory.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's all. This is supposed to be inside the cab. This harness is supposed to be inside the cab.
Oh, what the yeah. With the ECU.
Yeah, so this should just.
That's for your injectors and all that?
Yeah, everything's ready to go.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, this is for your fuel pump.
Uh-huh.
This is for your key on. You know what I mean? Because the fuel pump power is already going through here, so you're ready to rock.
Okay.
That's why it has that extra. I guess they spliced it in through here somewhere.
That's the main power for the
whole thing.
For the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So in reality, it's just a 2-wire system. Just put your fuel pump, key, ground it, of course, But let me, like I said, let me figure out this portion. I know it's missing. It's probably missing the mill wire. It's supposed to be connected through here.
You know, that's something that I didn't see on mine.
The mill wire. Good. All that would be corrected, for sure. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That way, all you got to do is just plug and play.
Plug and play.
But for sure, plug and play.
Okay. Yeah, and that harness actually looks a lot more better than the one I got, because like just by looking at the color of the wires and all that, it's still pretty bright. Mine's are like real. It's old, bro. You know what I mean? It's fucking 2000.
You got it from a stock harness.
Yeah.
You know.
And you know how whenever it's been under the hood for a long time, the wires get brittle and then they'll break and shit like that. So yeah, that harness looks like a.
So this particular harness too. This is your water temp sensor.
Yep.
Which already has a wire for your gauge.
Oh, okay. So I
all
go straight to my gauge.
Put a gauge. And
okay, that's nice. I like that.
But you just gotta change your tip sensor to the 3-prong. That's it. Okay.
I have one already that I haven't put in there.
And it should work via PCM and via gauge.
Okay. Because I just need to buy an adapter for that 3-wire sensor.
Yeah. And this one didn't have the truck mass airflow sensor for it. It had the Camaro type style, which it had the mass airflow by itself and the air temp self by itself. So I already have that spliced in. So that's ready to rock.
Okay. Shit, all in all, I mean, it looks good. It's just a little few
little knickknacks here and there. I'm not sure if this one's done correctly, but I'll get it done for that particular truck because it's supposed to have 2 wire.
That is, oh, okay. That's for the alternator.
Yeah, this alternator for power and then reference.
Okay. There's the throttle control.
Yep. They're there, and this one is for. Oh yeah, that's water temp. But these are the ones you need to change out.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. That's easy.
No. But everything else is there. Potentially may have to swap O2 sensors for these. I'll tell you which ones you need to get though.
Okay.
The way this one sits. So this is like driver's side.
Right.
Driver, passenger. This, I'll probably move it to this side, just so, because it needs power. So the power, quickest way to get that power is through the alternator. You know what I mean? You just put it on there.
Okay. Yeah.
Should it make a difference? I ain't no expert on Sparky Spark, but should work.
Okay. Worst case, I mean, fuck. Take it off.
Yeah, just reroute it.
Yeah, reroute it.
Yeah, that's all.
But nah, shit, it should work though. I mean, everything seems to be there, whatever I need, except for like we talked about the injectors and stuff. But that ain't no biggie.
Readjust the mill lamp.
The
mill lamp? Need to send more power to another part of the harness that needs 12 volts, and I think that's it.
Alright guys, so as you saw, my boy Renato the tuner is hooking me up with the wiring harness so I can install in this truck. I believe the wiring harness that I have is probably old and brittle, so it's having problems with the wiring. I don't know, it could be broken wires, it could be anything. So he's gonna go ahead and get that wiring harness ready for me so I can take this one out and go ahead and install it in the C10, guys. So that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully the next time that I see you, this truck will be running. we'll see what happens once I install the new harness. Catch you on the next one, guys.